Previously, on the practice.
I'm not crazy about helping the guy who killed my sister.
All we're asking is that you talk about the internet thing.
Boyfriend lives alone, brother, big house. Why not plan B them?
It might be worth a try.
Give them a soft plan B.
Plan B, soft, for both.
Did you murder your sister and frame George Vogel?
Objection!
Did you follow her to the bar, then go to the motel?
That's sick! You asked us to trust you. You just stole my son's innocence.
I represent Steve Robin and his dad. We're suing you.
What? Steve Robin?
Yeah, brother of the victim in your Vogelman trial. Eugene accused him of being the killer. I can paint a pretty disgusting picture of you guys in front of a jury. Team Plan B?
You take us to court, and I promise you we will be screaming he is the killer all over again. And in the court of public opinion, he will be the killer. Now get your ass out of this office and go tell your clients that truth is a complete defense to defamation.
These are your scare tactics?
Eugene, Tommy Silva agreed to depose you here. Probably so he doesn't have to spring for the coffee, the skimp. I ordered a cake for Rebecca's swearing-in party.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be very surprised.
Oh, very. She asked for chocolate.
I can't be worrying about cakes now. Have you finished with the pleadings folder?
In your bag.
Are you sure you don't want somebody to second chair?
Oh, no, it's just a burglary. I can handle it.
Well, who's covering the depot?
Me. But we really should be getting outside counsel.
We will if it goes to trial, but for discovery...
Fool for a client. That's what they say.
Thank you, Lucy.
This will be a short deposition, trust me. It's not like I'm going to answer anything.
Yeah, well, what if Silva goes for obstruction of justice? It's really in these days.
We can go right into my office.
Hi, Lucy Hatcher.
Evelyn Mayfield.
I take it you've met Jimmy. I can introduce you to the others later. It's a baby shaker, right?
Client, Lucy. Client.
Right. The baby shaker client.
Psychiatric exam are supposed to be in this afternoon.
And assuming she checks out, they'll let her go.
Oh, no.
I passed the polygraph.
Lie detectors aren't foolproof as far as they're concerned. We discussed this. Plus, dead baby, they are not about to just let you go.
Well, how about they arrest the one who did it? I mean, would they ever consider that?
I'll know more by the end of the day. For now,
Remain calm, yes, I know. They accuse me of killing an 11-month-old child, but I should take it in stride. I should just stay calm.
their case is weak. The fact that they gave you bail, they know their case is weak. Let's just ride this out. And yes, stay calm.
I was walking towards the side entrance when I saw a man exiting the warehouse with an armful of laser disc players.
About how far apart were you at the time?
About 7 or 8 yards.
And what happened next?
I called out for him to stop. He dropped what he was carrying and ran towards the alley. We're instructed not to put our lives on the line to protect property, so he got away.
How was the lighting in this area?
There's a light above the door. I got a very good look at him.
Do you see this man today?
He's the defendant.
How many Laserdisc players was the burglar carrying?
4.
Still in boxes?
Yes, ma'am.
So his face was covered when you saw him. 4 boxes, each about 10 inches high, must have at least partially covered his face.
But then he dropped him when he ran.
He ran toward you?
No, away. But there was a moment before he ran. I caught a look.
A moment.
Seconds.
Seconds. More than 10 seconds?
No.
More than 5?
It was like 2 or 3 seconds.
2 or 3 seconds.
But I got a very
There's
good
no
look.
question before you, ma'am. Move to strike.
Did you have any conversations with Steve Robin prior to his testimony in the Vogelman murder trial?
Yes.
Did you discuss what questions you would probably ask him?
Yes.
Did you tell him that you plan to accuse him in court as the one who killed his sister?
Work product? Don't answer.
At the time you were having these discussions with Steve Robin, did you plan to accuse him of killing his sister?
Work product.
All objections have been waived.
Not on privilege.
We've got it on record. All objections except to the form of the question.
Of course we're not going to reveal
We
internal...
can get a court order.
Fine. Do it. But for now, I just move on.
Are you familiar with the term Plan B?
Work product.
I'm just asking if he's familiar with the term.
And I answered. Work product. Move on.
When you accused Steve Robin in open court of possibly being the one who killed his sister, what facts did you rely on?
Work product.
This the way we're going to play it?
Sorry, off the record? You're suing us. You expect us to play nice?
Did she do it?
Lucy.
Because I saw it on court TV. And they did this reenactment, and she just shook and shook and shook.
Lucy.
Come on, Bobby. Throw me a crumb. Did she do it?
She didn't.
Because I saw it on court TV. She just shook and shook and...
Lucy.
You should know what people are saying.
We did okay, but it's close. I think you gotta testify.
But you said if I take the stand, the DA can bring up my record.
Yeah, he can.
Well, if they find out I got 2 priors, won't they think I did this one?
They might, but I don't see much choice. Okay, how is it we can't find one witness that saw you at the bar that night?
It was crowded, and I only been there that one time. Who's gonna remember?
Without a witness, it's like you don't have an alibi. What? Russell, now is not the time to be hiding things.
A buddy of mine was with me at the bar that night. But
what?
he's got a record. He don't want to get involved.
Russell, you are looking at a conviction here. 3rd time, it'll mean jail. If he really is a buddy, he's got to come forward.
How do you find out we call it Plan B?
It's not exactly a trade secret. We're kind of famous for it.
He's going for a court order?
Lindsay basically answered work product to every question.
It was work product.
Well, be armed with the research because Pap hates discovery motions.
We'll be ready.
Look, look, look.
Could begin this month. Sources say that they're far apart from any deal. You'll remember Miss Mayfield is charged with shaking to death an 11-month-old child that was entrusted to her care. Turning to the...
What's the deal on her?
I think she's innocent.
Oh, come on. All this church stuff she's into. Nobody could be that Christian without being a little vicious.
Do you ever say anything thoughtful?
Look, all I'm saying is she had very strong risks for a babysitter. Whether that passes for thoughtful, you be the judge.
So you guys were together the whole night?
Yeah.
At a bar called Little Freddy's from 11 till closing?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a little curious why you didn't come forward before. I mean, this is your best friend we're talking about. Now, I understand you have a record.
Miss Washington, I got a decent job. If it got out that... It was a sexual assault conviction in '92. Back in New York under another name.
What'd you do?
They say I raped the girl. Anyway, let's just say I don't need that coming to light, you know?
Okay, I understand. But Russell needs you. This is your friend. He will go to prison.
Will they find out about my conviction?
It's a small case. The odds are they aren't going to do a big background check on some burglary trial. But there is a chance, yes.
Leaving in about 20 minutes. Need anything else?
No.
Okay. Night. Rebecca.
Huh? Oh, yeah, night. Eugene, Bobby, I think I may have a problem.
What?
My client, my trial, you know, the burglary, Russell Thurm.
Yeah.
I think he's a serial killer.
Really?
Excuse
I mean,
me?
I can't be sure, but I mean, I think.
What's going on?
Rebecca's client's a murderer.
Close the door.
I think he's one of the harbor stranglers everybody's talking about.
Oh.
My client. I just got finished meeting with his alibi witness. I told Russell that we needed a witness, and he told me that he was in a bar with this other guy, Ronzoni, who I just met with.
Slow down.
Okay. This Ronzoni. I think he's the other serial killer. I saw his arm.
What did he tell you?
Well, he didn't tell me anything. What do you think he's going to tell you? Don't go around admitting that you're a serial killer. I mean, he's not some serial confessor.
Rebecca, slow down.
Okay. Ronzoni has a tattoo, Dice. Right there. It's in all the papers. One of the harbor stranglers has a Dice tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard that.
And he also has a sexual assault conviction. He raped a girl.
That doesn't mean...
No. August 14th, Russell and Ronzoni are at a bar on Franklin till 2 in the morning. Michelle Cummings, the prostitute, was killed that night. Now, I looked it up. She was last seen around 2 on the corner of 18th and Franklin, which is just 3 blocks from their bar. Now, I've got a rapist with a tattoo near the scene of the crime. You're going to tell me that doesn't add up? I mean, now we know he didn't knock off a video store. He was busy killing somebody. So do we call the police?
Well...
They're serial killers.
Hold on, unless someone is in immediate danger.
There is.
Who?
Any young girl, that's who.
I don't think you can reasonably believe someone's in danger unless you first know that these are the serial killers. And just on a tattoo...
Even if they are, who's to say they're going to do it again?
Of course they're going to do it again. They're serial killers. That's why they're called serial killers. They keep doing it.
What do you think?
Well, if you knew these were the guys, that'd be one thing, maybe, but...
Why don't we just turn in Ronzoni? He's not my client.
You'll end up implicating Russell.
Did you read what they did to those girls?
I'm not sure we can do anything yet.
Bobby, how can we not do anything?
All you got is a belief that your client and his alibi witness are bad guys.
So I do nothing.
You defend your client.
Asking them what they believe at the time is not invading work product.
Of course it is, when our beliefs are based on internal discussions made between each other.
Take a look at the transcript of the deposition, Judge. They wouldn't answer anything. They also asserted work product to almost every request we made for document production.
Documents that were generated in preparation...
That's not going to fly, Miss Dole. You're not going to sweep everything under work product.
All this stuff falls under our strategy in defending...
Yeah, and it's your strategy that you're being sued for.
You can't pierce work product. If you could,
Look,
then...
This is a simple cause of action. He's saying that you didn't have a good faith belief for pointing your finger at the brother. He's entitled to explore that.
It isn't that simple. If you allow
I'm
lawyers
making it that simple. Now, you answer all of these questions, truthfully, completely, or I'll enter a judgment for the plaintiff right now.
I'd appeal it right now. Get it certified to SJC.
And if we lose, then we're right back before this guy who will be even more angry than he
You
already
weren't afraid of
is.
pissing off Judge Hiller in the Pearson trial.
That was after the verdict, Eleanor. This guy's the trial judge.
We can't be
going
answering
into
questions
trial with a
about
judge
Plan
who's
B.
biased
If we get
against
caught,
us.
we're dead.
Table it.
Hey, guys. Look, I know this sounds self-serving, or like I'm trying to have it both ways. Truth is, I really don't like suing other lawyers, especially a small firm. I feel like we're from the same club. That aside, I am suing you, and you guys face some serious exposure. Not just money-wise, but public relations, too. Be smart. Settle this. I won't push for anything beyond your policy limit. You know I'm right. Let's not be silly.
Me?
You've given it a lot of thought.
Oh, isn't this just a little too incestuous? I've slept with Bobby Donnell. My roommate is Lindsay Dole.
And you've gone up against him before, so...
Yes, which has never proven to be a very good idea.
I know it's asking a lot, but there's a lot of heat here. Dead babies make good copy.
Do you know how much of a personal life I have? Lindsay's my best friend. Bobby's a friend, too. Even...
They just sandbagged you in open court.
That
How
was
can
Eleanor
you feel...
Frutt.
Helen. You better than anybody know this firm. You're the only DA we have that seems to be able to beat them. We need you. The case wobbles as it is.
I tendered his name as soon as I became aware of him.
It's unfair surprise, Your Honor.
There's no real surprise, Your Honor. This witness corroborates my client's alibi.
The defendant obviously feels he's losing, so he found someone to lie for him.
I don't understand why, if this is your client's friend, you didn't know about him any sooner.
Your Honor, as soon as I became aware of this witness, as soon as I had the opportunity to talk with him, I tendered his name.
I'll cut you a little slack this time. I'll grant a continuance until 9 o'clock tomorrow so you can prepare for the witness. Andrew, come get your jacket, honey. Elizabeth, don't touch that now. Here, put your jacket on. Guys, take the pumpkin bread to Mr. Kelly, one each. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The report was not great.
What do you mean?
The psychiatrist thinks you could be in denial.
What?
He makes room for the possibility that you don't even have a memory of it. That's why you'd passed a polygraph.
He's saying that I committed a murder, but I don't have a memory of it?
It was a court-ordered report. It can't be introduced, so I'm not even worried about it. But it doesn't encourage the DA to let you go either. Speaking of which, we just got a little more bad news there, too. Helen Gamble will be prosecuting.
Who's Helen Gamble?
One of their best on homicides. She and I also used to be involved. She lives with another lawyer at my firm. She knows us all very well. I suspect that's why she's been put on. But it's not all bad. I know her style, too.
You've tried cases against her before.
Several times.
Who usually wins?
It comes down more to the facts than the lawyers.
So she usually wins.
Their case is very circumstantial, and since you were the last one with the baby...
The father did it. People have seen him be abusive.
But Kevin was with you when he stopped breathing. It may not be proof you did it, but it sure as hell gives reasonable doubt to the father.
That's why they're prosecuting me, isn't it? The public wants a conviction, and I'm the only one they can get.
It's possible. I want you to talk to everybody, anybody who knows her. Our whole defense might be it's not in her character.
Okay.
Eleanor, I'd like you to go over the medicals, see if anything's unanswered, pre-existing conditions.
The cause of death isn't in question, Bobby. The autopsy was...
I don't want to assume that. If the autopsy is accurate, fine, but let's not be giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Is it just me, or is this a perfect plan B? We've got an abusive father, and we're just running scared because we got sued.
Nobody's running scared. We'll go after the father if we have to. What's the deal on the other?
Eugene's depot resumes tomorrow.
2 o'clock.
May I make a very unpopular suggestion?
Forget it.
If we were representing another firm being sued for this, we would absolutely be recommending settlement.
It's not another firm. It's us.
Our policy limit is 1.5. Suppose a jury slaps us with a $3 million judgment. It's not just everything in this office we lose. We're named personally. They'll take our cars, our refrigerators.
If we settle this, it's an admission of liability that will be headlines in every legal publication.
That's not true.
It is true, Lindsay, and on principle, how do we cave?
Forget principle. I'm talking about surviving.
Which we won't do without principle. Now, the practice of law may only amount to a conference table to you. With me, it's more.
All right.
Who are you kidding? You stood up in open court and accused a brother of killing his sister. You're going to claim the high road?
We all agreed to Plan B together.
A soft Plan B. You went for the throat. Now we're getting sued. You not only owe an apology to that kid, you owe one to the rest of us here who you put at risk.
Hey, Lindsay, you're the one who first told us to go after the
Not
brother.
like that, I didn't. I said raise the question. A jury's going to kill us.
All right, that'll do. At a minimum, Lindsay may be right about outside counsel. I'm going to look to bring somebody else in.
Should I send it back? I mean, it was supposed to be chocolate. This is German chocolate. Puke.
Will she care?
Jimmy, it's got coconut bits.
It's just a cake, Lucy.
How often does a person get sworn in to be a lawyer? You know, this is a big thing, Jimmy. You don't celebrate big things with German puke coconut bit chocolate. Serial killer, I'm on break.
Can I help you? Yeah, I'm looking for a Rebecca Washington.
Mr. Ronzoni.
Yeah. Look, I'm having some second thoughts about this. Can I do this, like, by affidavit or...
I don't think you can.
Suppose they dig up my record.
You have already done your time for that. They can't do anything. Look, I will just ask you a few questions. Keep it short.
What questions exactly?
Do you recall where you were on August 14th at 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah. I was at Little Freddy's, a bar on Franklin near the corner of 15th.
Did anyone accompany you to the bar that night?
Yes. Russell Thurm. We arrived together around 11 and left together about 2.
From 11 till 2, were you ever apart from Mr. Thurm?
Other than a couple minutes for a bathroom run, no.
Well, how can you be sure that it was August 14th that you were together?
Well, I have a credit card receipt.
Is this the receipt you are referring to?
Yeah.
Mark and identify, Your Honor.
Mark Exhibit 7.
Could you please read the highlighted portion?
Little Freddy's, $31.78, Peter T. Ronzoni, August 14th, 1998, 1:57 a.m.
Thank you.
Russell Thurm's name appears nowhere on this receipt, does it?
Well, why would his name be on my receipt?
So all the receipt proves is that you were in the bar that night, doesn't it?
Objection.
Sustained.
Do you consider Russell Thurm a friend?
Yeah.
A good friend?
I guess.
You don't want to see your good friend go to jail, do you?
No.
Stayed in that bar until 2, huh?
Yes.
Didn't leave before closing.
Right.
Right.
I really appreciate you talking to me.
Mr. Berluti, my entire congregation would have been here if you had asked them.
You don't think Evelyn could have done this?
It's beyond any possibility. I won't throw around the saint word, but Evelyn Mayfield is not only a gentlewoman, she's one of the most loving. She's probably babysat the children of over half the congregation.
Nobody has ever complained that she had a temper or, used corporal punishment.
No. Mr. Berluti, they're still calling her to babysit. Now, I may not be the world's best judge of character, but they've got the wrong person.
You know the father of the victim.
I do. He's in the congregation.
You think he could have done this?
I really don't feel comfortable commenting on that.
We saw that he was basically unaccounted for at the time of the crime. That raised suspicion.
Did you have any evidence of Steve Robin having a history of violence?
No, but that doesn't mean...
The answer to the question was no.
Doesn't mean what?
The answer was no.
Are you familiar with the term Plan B?
This is work product.
If we go back before the judge...
I don't want to be giving this...
Just give the answer we discussed.
Yes, I'm familiar with the term.
Could you define it, please?
Sometimes when we have clients who we feel did not commit the crime with which he or she is charged, instead of simply aiming to establish reasonable doubt, which we would consider Plan A, we endeavor to raise the possibility of perhaps another suspect who had motive and opportunity to commit the crime. We call that Plan B.
You point the finger at somebody else.
Yes.
And in the Vogelman trial, you pointed the finger at Steve Robin.
We raised the question as to his motive and opportunity.
It went okay. I think we have a good shot.
What happens next?
Closing arguments, then we wait for the verdict.
Well, I'm not gonna be here for any of that, right?
No. Hello? What?
I taped as much as I could.
Annie Shaw is believed to be the 10th victim of the now infamous Harbor Stranglers. At 15, she would also be the youngest victim of these grisly killers. Though police are releasing few details at this hour, we do know this. Her naked body was found by a homeless man on Tuesday. At this hour, it appears Miss Shaw was abducted while walking home from a friend's house.
It doesn't change anything, Beck.
It doesn't change anything, Bobby. They just killed somebody else.
You don't know it was them. You don't know they're the killers. You don't know they're going to hurt somebody else. You have no legal right to do anything.
Legal? What about moral right?
That oath you're about to take tomorrow has nothing to do with moral right.
Please, spoken just like a true defense attorney.
But you are on this case. Sit. This is the worst part of the job, Rebecca. But it does go with the job. I know you know because you've seen me and Eugene and everybody here agonize over this same kind of situation. The reason you're so frustrated is because you know you don't have a choice.
My feeling is she's very much the wonderful person they claim.
A wonderful person who shook a baby to death.
Well, that's why I think denial is possible. It would be unconscionable to hurt a child, inconceivable to her that she could hurt him. So if she snapped, she may have blocked it out.
I'm hearing too many ifs. I'm not walking into court with if. Did she do this or not?
I'm not saying she did it. You're saying she did.
What's going on?
Did you not find she was in denial?
You asked me to evaluate this person to determine if she was psychologically capable.
We asked you, in your professional opinion, if she committed the crime.
Well, that's ridiculous to ask me that. I don't know the facts.
All right, hold on. If you don't think she did it, how the hell do you find her to be in denial then?
Look, Miss Gamble,
all right, Doctor,
need...
just tell us.
I found a pattern of denial with her. When she's pushed, she retreats into God and her religion. There were certain memory lapses she couldn't account for, but I don't think she was lying.
I'm very confused here.
The baby died in her custody. There are things she didn't remember. My suspicion is her memory is blocked. And she's the one blocking it.
I want to offer manslaughter.
Go ahead.
Come in. Ms. Washington?
I'd like to withdraw from the case.
On what grounds?
Irreconcilable differences.
You're going to have to do better.
Hypothetically, let's just say a lawyer has reason to believe his client is a serial killer. Would that be legal cause?
Is your client asking you to commit a crime or fraud?
No.
Your request to withdraw is denied.
Hypothetically, what if he's about to commit a crime?
You have knowledge of that?
Well, not specific knowledge, but common sense.
Common sense? You realize you violated your ethical obligations coming in here with this?
You asked whether I had legal cause. I just posed a hypothetical.
Counsel, I'm going to give you the benefit of intelligence and assume that you knew before you walked in here that you didn't have cause.
Look, if a client doesn't pay, that's legal cause to withdraw. I figured something a little more serious like rape or murder might qualify too.
Yes, and you figured if you couched it as a hypothetical, you could make an end run around the legal ethics, and that maybe I would pass on the information to the police. You were wrong.
Suppose he kills somebody else.
Counsel... Did you come in here for me to make it easier for you? I will. Go and prepare your closing. And if I have the slightest suspicion that you are not vigorously defending your client, I will, I promise you, turn you over to the Board of Bar Overseers. I will report that you passed on information prejudicing your client, that you tried to bias me against him, and that you threw the case. And you won't even make it to tomorrow's ceremony. Now say thank you and go.
Manslaughter, best we can do.
She didn't do it, Helen.
Coroner's telling me she did.
It was the father.
Oh, come on, Bobby. Don't you think we'd like it to be the father? History of abuse, tendency towards violence. He was the obvious suspect. But the doctors tell us the death was immediate. Evelyn Mayfield was the only one there. Is it true her church is paying her legal fees?
Yeah. Helen, friend to friend?
Oh, yes, let's trade on that trust thing I've got going with your office.
I think she's innocent.
Bobby, you always do.
And you always think they're guilty.
Well, that's probably why we didn't work out. I'll give you manslaughter.
Miss Washington? Miss Washington?
This may seem like just a simple burglary case, but there's much more at stake. I promise you that. It's the integrity of our criminal justice system. That system is designed to preserve people's rights. We go to great lengths to do that. One right is that someone can't be found guilty without proof beyond a reasonable doubt. What do we have here? A nighttime ID, boxes covering the burglar's face, the security guard catching a momentary glimpse. That is their entire case. Not a big part, not most, but their entire case. A few seconds as the suspect was running away in the opposite direction with boxes blocking his face beyond a reasonable doubt? Add to that, my client has an alibi. Mr. Ronzoni placed him at a bar at the exact time of the crime. Yes, they're friends. But he had a credit card receipt, didn't he? The DA is going to try to get you to believe the security guard more than my client's alibi witness. Even if you do, that is not enough to convict. Remember, your verdict here isn't one of those news magazine polls where you dial a 900 number and give your opinion. You are not here to render your opinion or your hunch. You're here to uphold an oath that's the very essence of our jury system. We don't take away a man's freedom unless the state satisfies a burden of proof. They didn't. They didn't even come close.
I don't know about you, but I always find it a little suspicious when defense lawyers start waxing about oaths and integrity of systems and burdens of proof. It usually means they're short on facts. Our system isn't to turn criminals loose. Integrity isn't relying on the credit card receipt of a suspect's buddy who makes an 11th hour appearance. Your oath here was to serve justice. We have an eyewitness who saw that man with the Laserdisc players. Come on. I agree that there is more at stake here than a simple burglary. I also agree that there's some integrity on the line. Yours. Sorry.
How'd she do?
I think pretty well. Okay, I've consulted 3 lawyers, all guys I trust, all 3 say settle.
What?
People in this case, let's call them jurors, aren't crazy about lawyers to begin with. It's not likely they'll be too sympathetic to qualified immunity arguments. Add to that the facts, pinning the victim's one brother. Add to that Tommy Silva, Joe Red Sox fan who juries love. The consensus is for us to cut our losses and to get out.
What we did in that courtroom is protected.
And I'm not running from Tommy Silva. We've beaten bigger guys than him. We've never been people who run scared. I won't bend over for this. I want to fight.
So do I.
I say settle.
Jimmy?
I'd say fight. Of course, I'm not a partner. I'm not at risk like everybody else, including Rebecca, who's not even sworn in yet. I'm just an associate.
I keep going back to what if we lose. It's not just a case.
I don't think...
And it's not just a conference table. This could be our whole practice.
Then we start over.
Whatever we do, it can't be a decision out of ego.
I want to fight.
We have to fight it.
Okay. Jimmy, you'll first chair.
What?
What? What?
Silva style is I'm just a regular guy. Jimmy's our best guy to counter that. He's regular, too.
Yeah, if that's... Yeah, look, no offense, Jimmy, but we need our best at our best. Shouldn't you be doing it? I mean, he's good. I mean, you're great. But we need our...
Best.
Jimmy will first chair. I'll second. Anything else? Okay, back to work.
Bobby, Evelyn Mayfield's here with her husband. Who died?
How long we gotta wait?
Well, they'll only go for another hour, then suspend till tomorrow. You guys got plans or something?
They've offered manslaughter. It's something that we should consider.
Surely you're not suggesting she plead guilty.
What I'm suggesting is they have a medical case indicating that the child died almost immediately. That will be tough for us to explain. And there's a risk of a murder 2 conviction. That's 20 years. Maybe more. Manslaughter, good behavior, you could be out in 3.
But I didn't do this.
I know this doesn't sound great, but whether you did it or not doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters on one level. In terms of deciding how to proceed here, what I have to weigh is the prosecution's chances of convicting you. Your innocence is almost irrelevant there. As I said, they have a circumstantial case, but in my opinion, emotion will be against you. I'm not crazy about rolling the dice. Not with 20 years.
I didn't shake that baby. And I'm sitting with one of the best criminal lawyers in the city, and he's telling me to plead guilty.
I'm telling you, you could be looking at guilty.
That baby came to me crying. After about 10 minutes, I was finally able to console him. I rocked him until he fell asleep. I put him in his crib. I came back in about 15 minutes, and he was dead. If I'm convicted of killing him, then so be it. But I didn't kill him. I know it, and God knows it. And I suspect that that child's father knows it. And I will not say that I did do it just to get less jail time.
Okay. Then we go to trial.
Will the defendant please rise? Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
In the matter of Commonwealth versus Russell Thurm, on the charge of breaking and entering at night, we find the defendant, Russell Thurm, not guilty.
The jury is dismissed with the thanks of the court. We're adjourned.
Yeah. Not guilty. Really? She's on her way to the ceremony now, which, by the way, we better get a move on. Jimmy, Bobby, let's go.
Hey, we've got time. It's Washington, W. They'll be calling her at the end.
Yeah, we should be there at the beginning.
Let's go.
Hey, Jimmy, you got a sec? I didn't mean to put you down. It's just of this case, so much on the line. Please don't misunderstand me.
I understand you perfect.
Can you believe she's about to be sworn in?
Hey, you think I should go to law school?
No.
China Rain, I like that. Helen wears that.
I'm not wearing China Rain.
I wear Slovakian snow.
We hugged hello.
Please rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, your name, solemnly swear that I will do no falsehood.
I, Rebecca Washington, solemnly swear that I will do no falsehood,
Nor consent to the doing of any in court.
nor consent to the doing of any in court.
I will not wittingly or willingly promote or sue any false, groundless, or unlawful suit.
I will not wittingly or willingly promote or sue any false, groundless, or unlawful suit.
I will conduct myself in the office of an attorney within the courts,
I will conduct myself in the office of an attorney within the courts,
according to the best of my knowledge and discretion,
according to the best of my knowledge and discretion,
and with all fidelity, as well to the courts as my clients.
and with all fidelity, as well to the courts as my clients.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. You're all officially members of the bar.
Previously on the practice.
I had what I would consider to be an extremely erotic dream. And you were in it.
What do you mean she hit on you?
Well,
While she's the judge on your case?
she was going to recuse herself, and then she thought it would have no effect.
Does this just happen? Women come up to you and tell you that you're in their dreams?
Lindsay makes twice my salary?
Well, Eleanor, she brings in a lot of business. Her percentage should be...
Twice? $242,000. That's my problem.
Since when did you take such a strong interest in math, Eleanor?
Certain equations fascinate me.
Try adding 2 + 2. You couldn't do that with your asbestos clients.
Is this what happens to women when you insert your penis? I'm just curious because they become greedy. What's going on, Leonard?
I'm not feeling too good. I need to get a continuance.
Oh, God. I'm practically getting a contact high off your breath.
Why do you keep defending this guy?
Because I like him. Because he was my first client ever. And because he's innocent.
On the count of possession of a controlled substance, we find the defendant not guilty.
The jury is dismissed with the thanks of the court. We're adjourned.
It means nothing, Leonard, if you don't get help.
Why do you care so much?
I like you, Leonard. It's not every day you get to meet good people.
Yes, I know.
I had a really good time last night.
Me too. So, do you want to come to the game tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll call you this afternoon.
Okay.
Between now and then, I'll be missing my little buttercup.
You are the sweetest boy. What?
Eleanor,
Leonard?
I think I'm in trouble.
Hold it! Freeze! Don't move. Let's see your hands. Don't move. Put it right there. Hands up.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, just stay back. Hands up. Your hands.
What is this?
Stay out of it.
What is this?
Nothing. What's that?
I don't know.
How'd it get there?
I don't know.
This your desk? This your desk, ma'am?
Yes.
You don't know how it got there?
No.
Please place your hands behind your back.
What for?
You have the right to remain silent.
Come on.
My rights?
You have the right to an attorney.
Yeah, I know my rights. Is this a joke?
How did these drugs get here, ma'am?
I don't know.
Come from both. You, sir, have the right to remain silent.
All right, we'll meet you at the arraignment. Obviously, don't say anything. Leonard, that goes for you, too. Don't say a word. All right, let's
This
go.
is ridiculous.
Let's go, ma'am. Let's keep moving.
That will.
Eugene, you take Eleanor, Rebecca, Leonard, Jimmy, jump in.
Bobby, we might be witnesses. We can't represent.
What'd you see?
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Lindsay? Beck? Anybody see Leonard drop the stuff in Eleanor's desk? Nobody?
I think we were all looking at the door.
Leonard came running in first, and the police were right behind him.
Hey, get your nose out of there.
Ma'am,
Ma'am?
You can't search that desk.
we've made an arrest.
You can only search the suspect's desk. That's it.
Anything subject to the suspect's control.
Well, that's immediate.
Hey.
John,
Where'd that come from?
bottom drawer under some files. Looks like there's some dry blood on it.
Let me see that.
Counsel. Bag it.
Yeah.
God, Lindsay, you've been provoking her?
Lucy!
Bobby,
Your Honor.
what's going on?
One of our lawyers just got arrested.
Lucy!
Could we talk in private?
Sure. My office, Lucy. Okay, Eugene, Beck, get going. Take Lindsay.
I'd rather take that case.
Never mind.
What? Never mind.
Lindsay, go with Eugene. Get Helen. Maybe she can help with Eleanor. What's up?
Well, you're not going to believe it when I tell you. Actually, you might, considering. Yesterday afternoon, I was served with a complaint against me, filed under seal by one of my former law clerks. He's claiming sexual harassment.
What a shock.
Funny. The claim is baseless. Nevertheless, I have to defend myself against it. That's why I'm here, to hire you.
You want to hire me to defend you in a sexual harassment case? Don't you think that's a little strange?
Why? You're an excellent attorney.
Who you've had erotic dreams about.
Oh, please. If I had a dime for every erotic dream I'd ever had, forget it.
Oh, is that what you'd say at your deposition?
Look, if you choose not to represent me, that's fine. But I don't think you need be discourteous. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Why would you want to hire me? Sexual harassment isn't my specialty. Though it would be a good way to disqualify me as a witness should I ever be called to testify.
And why would you be called as a witness? Nobody knows what happened between us. Unless you told someone. I certainly didn't.
Nothing happened between you and me.
So then this hostility just comes out whenever anybody tries to engage your services.
Well, let's just say I have a hard time believing you're totally innocent.
Let's just say I have a hard time believing you only represent the totally innocent.
Let's assume, for the sake of argument, that I do.
I am innocent. I had an affair with the boy. The truth is, I think he still has a thing for me. After he finished as my law clerk, he asked me to write him a letter of recommendation. I did. Wasn't glowing enough in his eyes. He's retaliating.
Okay. Which brings me back to why me?
Look, if this goes public, I get destroyed. Merits aside. I want somebody vicious enough to make this go away. Who's not afraid to get ugly if he has to. I asked around. Word is, you're it.
She's up first, Leonard's being called second.
We have to get him independent counsel.
First, let's get through arraignment.
All rise.
I left word. Oh, no. It's Judge Wackadoo.
Just what we need.
Be seated. Case number 32111, Commonwealth versus Eleanor Frutt, possession of controlled substance.
Eugene Young, for the defendant, waive reading, Your Honor. I move to dismiss this right now.
On what grounds?
Miss Frutt's a lawyer. She represents a man who charged into her office.
Objection.
What the hell?
Your Honor, I work with Mr. Young.
Hurry up.
What are you doing?
Technically, we still represent Leonard. You can't be serving up facts that incriminate him, even if they help Eleanor.
Your Honor, the police charged into our office chasing a man they believed had drugs in his possession. This man ran to Miss Frutt's desk. The police followed. Suddenly, drugs were discovered on Miss Frutt's desk. They asked her how they got there. She, of course, refused to answer any questions, and they arrested her for having drugs in her possession, and it's bogus.
Is that what happened?
From what I know, that seems accurate.
Out of line. Out of line. Arresting the lawyer?
Your Honor, Ms. Frutt was given opportunity to explain how the drugs came into her possession.
But if a client dropped them there, then she's not free to say so, is she? I want to know who the officer is. I want to know who said okay to this. This case is dismissed. 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 We don't go around arresting lawyers. Next case, next case, next case.
32112, Commonwealth versus Leonard Sowers, possession of controlled
Rebecca
substance.
Washington, representing the defendant, Your Honor. Waive reading. I, too, ask that you dismiss all charges.
Why?
As the police report stipulates, they didn't find any drugs on my client. They were on Eleanor Frutt's desk.
Wait a second. This is the guy who went running in, so forth, drugs?
Well, there's no evidence of that. The heroin was only found on the desk, never in Mr. Sowers' possession.
What do I look like to you? A big dope? Am I a big dope to you? He's got a record as long as my intestine. He's a drug addict. Do I look like a dope?
You do not look like a dope.
You have got a god-awful, scum-sucking, guilty client here. We all know that. Drug addict.
Your Honor.
Get yourself a jury. I mean, they're the dopes. They'll probably let him go. Not dismissed. Bound over. And no bail either, because you got me angry. Next case. Give me something good.
You sold me out.
I did not sell you out.
You said in open court the drugs were in my possession.
I said it for the purpose of Leonard's case.
In my possession?
Your case was already dismissed, Eleanor.
Oh, yes, Lindsay, take her side. I expect nothing less.
Hey!
This again?
Why is she even here?
To kick your ass like I did before.
Oh,
Guinness
please. Like you even hurt me?
What the hell is wrong with you two?
Isn't it obvious? You said something she didn't like, and it's clearly my fault.
Enough.
Eleanor, I've been paging you.
Yeah, well, some bad news.
Eleanor Frutt, please place your hands behind your back.
Excuse me?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can.
Enough with Miranda. What's going on now?
The knife they found in your drawer, did George Vogelman give it to you?
What?
It's the weapon used to cut off Susan Robbins' head.
They're holding her again. Oh, hold on. One at a time. They're holding her
again. The judge and I
evidence.
can't.
Come on,
Eugene, she's going to be booked on concealing evidence, probably obstruction of justice.
did she say how the knife got in there?
Well, we haven't had a chance to talk to her yet.
Okay, first we try to get it kicked. In my opinion, the search was illegal.
Well, incident to an arrest.
They were after Leonard, not...
But they arrested her.
Which got dismissed already. Lindsay, bring the motion at the arraignment. Rebecca, you handle Leonard. Eugene, go find George Vogelman.
Bobby, we have that lawyer coming in on Kittleson.
What?
She hired us. She's being sued.
And you took the case?
Lindsay, never mind.
Bobby, she...
Lindsay, go see Eleanor. Jimmy, I need you to help me here. Do they know it's the murder weapon?
It matches the blade. They're testing the blood scrapings.
How the hell did it get in her desk?
I don't know. It was the bottom left drawer.
Under some old files. Do you even remember the last time you looked down there?
No. So somebody's framing me. Or George.
Did George Vogelman ever have access? Was he ever in the office alone?
It isn't him, Lindsay.
Can you really know that now?
Yes.
Okay. Arraignment's at 2, Division 1. I can't imagine they'll set bail, but...
I don't believe this is really happening. A guy comes in, he throws heroin at me, and I am suddenly being held for concealing a murder weapon?
It's gonna go away, Eleanor. Don't worry.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for Dr. George Vogelman. Does he work here?
He does. Or did. You're about 10 minutes too late.
Sorry?
The police just arrested him. Took him away.
Same charge, concealment.
And he's in custody.
Eugene's on his way to see him in lockup. Lindsay talked to Helen. She thinks the police are determined to get him all over again. Is concealment a lesser included?
To murder? No way. He's free game.
Bobby Donald?
Yeah.
Milton Cadams.
Oh, hi. Thanks for agreeing to come. Jimmy Berluti.
A pleasure.
As I said on the phone, Judge Kittleson is very anxious to dispose of this.
As is Mr. Michaels. He certainly doesn't want to begin his law career as a plaintiff in a sexual harassment case. That's why we filed under seal.
Which I appreciate. Listen, we've been hit with a little emergency, and unfortunately I have to run out. If we could agree to depose the two parties, also under seal, do it right here, get some kind of assessment on the case, we can pick a number and be done.
Can she go first?
Sure. 6 o'clock tonight?
Tonight?
You could always depose her again if you want. My feeling is if we could flush out some facts quick, I think we can get rid of it. The faster, the better for both sides.
Okay. I'll see you at 6 tonight.
Great. Jimmy, sorry to run out.
I'm so sorry.
Leonard?
I never meant to hurt her.
Leonard, you need to stop crying and listen to me.
I love Eleanor.
I know you do. And for you to help her, you see, we may have to be making statements that go against your interests, which means you might need to get a new lawyer for the time being.
I want Eleanor.
Well, Eleanor is unavailable right now.
I love Eleanor.
She is in jail, Leonard.
She's always stuck by me. They can't...
Okay, what I am trying to tell you is we won't be sticking by you.
I love Eleanor.
Son of a bitch.
I have no idea. Want me to say it again?
Well, you better think, George. Think who could have stuck that knife in that drawer. Otherwise...
I've heard that speech. You better think, George. Better think who could have put that head in your medical bag. Otherwise...
Now is not the time to get snide. This is Eleanor on the line now, not just you.
I know that. Why would I ever put a knife in her drawer? Or if I did give it to her, why would she even take it? Somebody's doing something here.
And you can't think of who it could possibly be?
No.
George, I'll tell you this. If I ever get wind...
You know what? Beat me up? Do it. I've been out of work for 6 months. I finally got hired 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And what happens? In come the police to take me away again. Go ahead, Eugene. Beat the hell out of me. I need the money.
Case number 32632, Commonwealth versus Eleanor Frutt.
Bobby Donald for the defense, Your Honor. Waive reading. Asks that this court dismiss all charges on the grounds...
Dismiss. Everybody's getting up and asking me to dismiss charges. What do I look like,
Well, under the circumstances...
I've already dismissed charges against this woman once today. That's all she gets. I don't just kick things here, especially in murder cases. Not dismissed. No.
What do you mean, murder case?
Yes, it's murder. Your client is charged with first-degree murder. If you didn't know that, why the hell did you waive reading?
What's going on here? What is going on?
Talk to me, counselor. Never mind, don't. Now I'm mad, all right? Next case. Give me something good.
What the hell is this?
Why don't we find a room to talk? There's enough there.
For a murder charge?
Well, I'm not saying we're gonna make, but we gotta face a few facts here. She had a romantic relationship with this Vogelman.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, love's been known to smolder.
Is this a joke?
She's found with the murder weapon, and we all know Eleanor has a temper.
What do you want, Richard?
Vogelman. She testifies that he gave her the knife. Well, maybe we can make things go easy on her.
First of all, I have no knowledge that he gave her the knife. Second, you can't get Vogelman. Double jeopardy.
Oh, we can't get him on murder, but we can on concealment and perjury?
Third, this is blatant blackmail.
This is a settlement negotiation.
You're charging a lawyer with murder to get her client? This is way over the line.
Bobby, You guys accused the victim's brother of murder just to get your client off, and you want to debate where the line is?
We're defense attorneys. It's different.
Discuss the offer with Eleanor. And then, get back to me.
I don't believe it.
I've got the motion to suppress marked up for tomorrow.
With that, Judge?
No, thank God, Judge West.
How's George?
Not good. They denied bail.
For concealing evidence?
And perjury, obstruction of justice. They're on a mission, Bobby. They're out for him, and now they have the perfect chance.
So you don't deny the affair?
No, I don't. Nor did I regret it until yesterday.
Can you tell us how your relationship with Kevin Michaels began?
Our professional relationship began when I hired him out of law school to clerk for me. Our physical relationship began about 4 months later. It was a Friday night. We were going over a draft of a rather convoluted opinion regarding stock fraud. And, well, I suppose one might say I seduced him.
Why might one say that?
Because I did.
Can you be more specific?
Do I need to be? The basis of this lawsuit concerns what happened after he left my employ. We can all stipulate to the sexual affair.
We're on a fast course to settle this. I need to flush out some of the background before advising my client.
All right. We were working side by side, going over this draft. He reached across for something. I don't remember what. And he inadvertently brushed my breast. He began to apologize profusely, and perhaps to dissipate his embarrassment, I said, "Don't be sorry. I rather enjoyed it."
What happened next?
Well, he just stared back at me. I'd obviously shocked him. But he had an expression almost as if he were titillated a little as well. And, oh, I don't know. Maybe because the hour was late and my senses were fried, or it was just the dare in me. I said, "It's not the worst thing in life to be touched, you know?" And I reached out my hand. I touched him and said, "Not so bad, is it?"
And then?
And then, at the risk of sounding immodest, I gave him the best fellatio known to mankind. I am sorry to be so blunt, but I think we all know what can happen if you don't come clean at a deposition.
No prints on the knife. DNA was positive. It's Susan Robbins' blood.
Great.
I think Vogelman needs independent counsel.
For now...
What if we need to argue he put the knife in here? My money says we will.
Let's just see how the suppression hearing goes on Eleanor. If we win there won't be any conflict. You all set?
Yep.
You need any help on any research or...
I'm fine.
Lindsay, it's a good case to take. If a judge hires you, that's a nice feather.
It's under seal, Bobby. There's no more key value in this case. There was no reason to take it. Or was there?
Oh, please, you can't be jealous.
Bobby, let me just concentrate on Eleanor's case right now, okay?
Your Honor.
Am I early?
No. We're set to go in about 20 minutes, and Bobby wanted to go over some stuff.
Do you perhaps have something I could just nip? Oh, hello.
Hello. Could I get by?
Oh, terribly sorry.
I'll be down as soon as I can.
pressure, but we don't win this. Eleanor faces a long haul.
I know. Do you have any idea how that knife got there?
Had to be George.
You never showed him the letter.
Not before I sent it out. I suppose I should have. This isn't about that letter, Bobby. You read it. It may not have been laced with superlatives, but it certainly wasn't critical.
Well, he's suing you for it, so...
My bet is he's suing just for the privilege of these depositions. He gets to be in the same room with me again. I don't think he's over me, to tell you the truth. Is everything okay?
Fine.
They had no warrant to search that desk.
And nor is one required. It was a search incident to an arrest. Warrantless searches...
Hold on a second. Are you saying the arrest of Ms. Frutt was invalid?
On the knife, absolutely.
Not on the knife, on the drugs.
That case was dismissed.
I understand, but are you saying at the time the arrest was made, it was legally invalid?
Yes, they knew those drugs weren't hers.
The heroin was on her desk, counsel. There was no probable cause for an arrest?
They came in chasing somebody else for those drugs. He ran right to this desk. They see the drugs on top of the desk. They suddenly think they belong to her. Please, that insults everybody's intelligence.
Which is why the case on the drugs was ultimately dismissed. But if the arrest was technically valid at the time, then so was the search that turned up the knife.
Even if you were to uphold the search as incident to a valid arrest, the area to be searched has to be within the control of the suspect.
Which this was. It was her desk.
She wasn't even in the building by the time you found the knife, so the desk couldn't be within her control.
The search began contemporaneously with the arrest. It continued after she left. It did not begin after she left. There's a difference, Your Honor. I can cite the cases.
None of those cases involved a pretext arrest, which this was. They knew the drugs weren't hers. They didn't have a good faith basis to make that arrest. Any search incident to that arrest is also lacking in good faith. This is part of a master plan to get George Vogelman, and everybody in this room knows it.
Objection!
Make your objection, but I'm putting this on the record. They charge her with murder, and they offer to drop everything if she would flip George Vogelman on concealment. He's the one they're after. The arrest of Eleanor Frutt is not only unethical, it is flat out immoral.
I completely reject that. We never offered to drop this, and any and all settlement discussions are inadmissible. She should be sanctioned for attempting to raise this in these proceedings.
You're charging her with homicide,
not only to mention
coerce
that
testimony.
she misrepresented
Yes,
everything I said in the context of our prior discussion.
All right. I'll take all this under advisement. I'll rule tomorrow.
Your Honor, I would ask that you release Miss Frutt on her own recognizance pending your decision.
I can live with that. O.R. Adjourn till tomorrow.
You can go. Your case has been dismissed.
Thank you, God.
You're the only one to catch a break this week, Leonard. You know that heroin you bought? Lab results show it wasn't heroin. It was some brown confectionery or something. That's how gone you are, Leonard. Even the deal
I
is...
can go now?
Right now.
Good. Not a second too soon. I need a fix.
You know, I can't stop you from going to get your fix. But don't you ever come into our office again and bring that stuff. Eleanor Frutt is in a lot of trouble right now, all because of you.
By your own admission, this affair was consensual.
Yes, but I feel that after it ended, this letter, it was not a ringing endorsement. That was clear to anybody who read it.
Well, did it say anything negative?
No, but it wasn't glowing. I think it's what she didn't say that was conspicuous.
Is it possible that you weren't that great a clerk?
It's possible, but...
But what?
Well, I don't think she had the opportunity to really know whether I was a good clerk or not.
And why is that?
Well, once our personal relationship began, the only thing that transpired in her chambers was sex. Over the last 7 months, we probably made love 2 to 3 times a day, sometimes 4.
4 times in one day?
One day, I think we hit 11. She was insatiable.
Wow. Are you claiming that in any way it was against your will?
No, it was the most amazing Look, I didn't complain. And if she tried to seduce me again today, I can't honestly say that she wouldn't succeed, knowing how... Look, my point is that what chance did I have to excel at being a clerk when all we did was...
Mr. Michaels, why did you ask her to write a recommendation in the first place?
It was probably a mistake. I just figured, I don't know, if a woman can't get enough of your penis, chances are she'll write a decent letter.
Can we go off the record here a second? Kevin, I will write you a superlative recommendation right now. Make a call or two. I could get you a job in a second. How about I do that? Can we call off this lawsuit?
It's a little late.
No, it isn't. This isn't about you getting a job, Kevin. It's about getting me.
Excuse me?
You're obsessed with me. Does your lawyer not know that?
You're sad.
Am I? I could give you an erection from across the room. We both know that. Go ahead, stand over there. I'll prove it. Probably getting aroused right now. Stand up, Kevin.
Hey, let's just go back on the record.
All rise. Be seated.
A man gets chased into an office, leads to a search, turns up a knife. Somebody somewhere has an idea as to what's going on here, but it isn't me. The search of the desk drawer was valid. As far as the murder charge, possession of a weapon alone doesn't constitute probable cause, at least not to me under these circumstances. That count is dismissed. As far as the charges of concealing evidence and obstruction of justice, those counts stand. The defendant is bound over for trial, personal recognizance. We'll conference Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Adjourned.
Miss Brett, did you help George Vogelman get away with murder?
Do you know who killed Susan Robin, ma'am?
Come on, let us through.
Where did the knife come from?
Who are you protecting?
Well, just answer a few questions.
We'll beat it, Eleanor. Every one of us is on it. If we have to drop every other case to fight this, it's done.
As of right now, George Vogelman is the enemy.
Why?
Because one of the alternative defenses will have to be he planted that knife.
Which is possible, by the way.
No, it isn't.
Eleanor, look at me. Everyone in this room stands ready to go to war for you. But you have to let us.
Here's the deal, George. The police seem determined to put you on trial again for killing Susan Robin.
But how can they? I was acquitted.
Well, they're going to end run double jeopardy with concealment, obstruction of justice, perjury. And relevant to proving the case, the question as to whether you committed murder will be played out again. And if you get convicted on perjury and concealment, the judge is going to take everything into consideration when he sentences you.
What are you telling me?
I'm telling you, you could be looking at 20 years.
This isn't fair.
No, it isn't. And it doesn't get better. You need to get another attorney. Our firm withdraws. Your new lawyer can contact us, and we'll release the files.
Jimmy in my office. Everybody else in the conference room, Your Honor.
Oh, hello. I'm Roberta Kittleson.
Lindsay Dole.
Yes, I know. You have quite a reputation at the courthouse.
So do you.
You can go in.
Excuse me.
Pretty simple. 10,000 and a better recommendation, and we close it today.
Why should I give him money?
Because he's looking to save face, and it goes away now. Merits aside, this will look bad for you if it goes public. Let's keep it sealed and be done. Can I tell them yes?
I suppose.
Great. I'll draft some papers, have you sign them.
Bobby. Thank you.
I'll be in touch.
You know, this is a really good result. We put this out in a day. Good result.
Yes, and thank you, too, Jimmy.
Listen, maybe you want to get a glass of champagne later? Toast our victory?
Well, would you like to do that?
Well, only if you would.
Sure.
Good.
There are two possibilities. Somebody's out to frame George Vogelman, or he's guilty.
If George were guilty, why would he put the murder weapon in my drawer? What good does that do him?
Well, if he's guilty, Eleanor, we can forget what makes sense. He cut off a head.
Plus, this could be some fixation thing with you.
What?
Loner, perhaps once in love with you, you dumped him. I mean, maybe when he first cut off the head, he brought it to you like a cat showing off a dead mouse.
Oh, come on.
Eleanor, if he's sick, he's sick.
But why the knife in the drawer?
I don't know, to keep things alive, to keep a connection with Eleanor, maybe?
That doesn't seem like
Obsessed people do crazy things, Bobby.
Look, let's all admit we don't know George Vogelman, but he's exactly the profile. Nice guy delivering mail one day, walks into McDonald's the next.
That isn't George.
Then who, Eleanor? This doesn't make sense.
Look, we figured he was set up the first time. If somebody put a head in his medical bag, maybe they're doing the same thing again with a knife.
If somebody wanted to frame George with a knife, it would have turned up before he was acquitted. Why hold the knife back? How stupid would that be?
Maybe they didn't have the knife at first.
Didn't have it. If he was set up with the head in the bag, it would have had to have been by the killer who would also have the knife.
This just doesn't make sense.
It's the police. The knife turned up after the trial. And because of double jeopardy, the only way to make use of it was to plant it here and set up a perjury obstruction of justice charge.
That's a bit of a reach.
This trial embarrassed them. And just like Eugene and Helen said, there is a mission to get George. And I know how they did it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, Leonard. See, what didn't make sense, nobody buying heroin, especially someone so experienced as you, is going to walk off with sugar. The reason it was sugar is so the case against you would eventually get dropped, which you seemed to see coming. Something that also confused me a little when I went to your cell and said you could go. You weren't surprised. The police sent you running in there to drop that bag to allow them to search Eleanor's desk, where the knife was either planted then or sometime before.
Leonard, is that what happened? The police sent you running into my office?
Leonard, you're not going to get arrested or prosecuted on this if you tell us the truth. I guarantee it. Police misconduct, coercion, trust me, they can't touch you. But if you don't tell us the truth, if you go along with the police trying to frame Eleanor, a person who has been very good to you, a person who's been saving your ass for the last 10 years, if you don't come clean with what went down, I will hurt you.
They caught me with some stuff again. Said if I do this, they'd let me go. I'm sorry, Eleanor. I'm afraid of prison.
So far, it appears to be limited to a select group of officers. We've arrested 3 uniforms and 2 lieutenants in forensics.
Where was the knife found?
It's unconfirmed, but the weapon was evidently found in an abandoned car. We don't know by who at this point.
After the Vogelman trial?
That's my understanding. I would like to stress, this does not represent the Boston Police Department. These officers are a disgrace to the force. Police Chief Sullivan will be conducting a press conference shortly to address this further. Thank you.
Can you release the name of...
I still can't believe it.
How could they be so brazen to think they wouldn't get caught?
They almost didn't.
So this was all staged to get a warrantless arrest?
Figured they had a weak link in our chain with Leonard.
How many officers involved?
Well, investigation's just starting, but so far they think 5.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Anyway, at least things ended well. Here's to your case.
Yes. Tell me, Jimmy, do you typically toast victory with all your clients? Or did all that sex talk make you curious?
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yes, you can be honest.
Well,
just between you and me, which part of the testimony was your favorite? Do you remember?
My mind's a little blank at the moment.
I'm sure it is.
George Vogelman was released shortly after. Hoping I'm sure he's been arrested for the last time. Asked for comment, he politely declined.
Poor guy. Of course he could still be guilty.
Don't go there.
Where's Bobby tonight?
We're kind of fighting a little.
Over his representing Judge Kittleson? Lindsay, she's 102 years old.
She's 56.
You think Bobby's attracted to her? Oh, well, here he is. Kissy, kissy makeup time.
Hey.
Hey.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hi. Wow. Someplace.
Yeah, well, I make a lot of money.
Listen, I never got a chance to thank you for defending me.
I lost the motion.
Yeah.
You okay? What's wrong?
Nothing. It's, when I think about why I practice law, my mind always goes to the little guy, you know, the Leonards, the people that I fight for. And after 10 years, for him to just sell me out.
Eleanor, he's a drug addict.
No, let me finish. I've been sitting home for the last 2 hours feeling sorry for myself, thinking that nobody's loyal. There's just no such thing as... And then my mind went to how all of you stood up for me, dropped everything. I'm sorry for the way I've treated you lately. I think this whole partnership thing has blinded me to, I don't know, to what it really means to have true partners. I know I have them. I especially know you're one of them. Thank you. That's all I came to say. See you at work.
Okay.
last season on the practice.
What?
There's a head in the bag.
It's the woman I met at the bar last night.
What are you doing with her head?
Somebody put it in there.
George Vogelman, you're under arrest for the murder of Susan Robin.
We both know I've always had some motive to tell you I'm innocent. But now, the evidence being closed, it doesn't matter what I tell you. I didn't do it.
We find the defendant, George Vogelman, not guilty.
Some guy stabbed me.
Guy? You said none.
Yes. It was a guy in a nun suit.
Is it really so terrible if they see the videotape?
It ain't great. We don't want the jury getting all inflamed over the images.
Better get going.
We're all set.
Where's your wife?
Oh, Jimmy said that we didn't need her for this.
It's just a hearing.
I want her there for trial. Your kids, too.
We're gonna be late. Let's go.
Message. Welcome.
Eleanor?
George. Hey.
My co-op association just evicted me on grounds of moral turpitude.
Excuse me?
They're saying that even though I was acquitted in the Susan Robin case, in their minds it isn't clear that I'm innocent. And they voted me out. How many times do I have to keep paying for something I didn't do?
They evicted you from the building.
30 days notice. Is this legal?
Well, I wouldn't want to kill her living on my floor.
Lucy!
Well, not that you are one. George, I'm just saying that,
Will you represent me, Eleanor? I know it's not a big case, but I brought my lease with me.
Okay, sure. In the conference room, we'll review it.
Thank you. I feel better already.
He's back.
This is how she was found, Your Honor. You can see the slight bruising on her neck.
This is how the police found her?
They hadn't moved her. Okay, here. Now, this isn't blood. It's grape jelly.
Grape jelly?
Yes, Your Honor.
What else?
That's it. We're talking about 30 seconds of footage tops.
The problem is that footage is so inflammatory.
It doesn't go to guilt or innocence. It goes to what the scene looked like. Why can't a jury be allowed to
They'll
see
look at that and be horrified and decide someone's got to pay.
You know what? This idea that we have to shelter juries from the truth, that was started by defense attorneys.
Already with the speeches, we haven't even begun.
You think that's a speech?
All right.
Your Honor, I have no intention of getting on a soapbox, believe me. But how did it happen that we became afraid of letting juries see things for themselves? This footage describes the scene more accurately than could any testimonial account. And given that the system is supposed to be about arriving at the truth, I don't see why the straightest line approach should be eliminated from the process. We cling to this notion that the jury system is the best in the world, all the while we don't trust them. It is absurd, it is indecent, it is an insult to this room and to the people who in the name of civic duty sit in that box.
Yes, and I'm so glad you left your soapbox at home.
The issue before this court goes to whether or not my client committed the crime. The district attorney, by his own admission, agrees that this footage doesn't speak to that.
It speaks to the nature
we've stipulated to strangulation as the cause of death.
I'm not offering
Can I
it.
finish?
You don't need to finish. We already know what you're gonna say. You got a sick, depraved, murdering client, like always. And like always, the more truth you can keep under wraps, the better. It is a disgrace regularly visited upon this room by you and every other defense attorney.
Napoleon complex, Your Honor. Res ipsa pipsqueak.
All right. The videotape is allowed. Whatever's between the two of you, keep it out of the room. We'll bring the jury in at 11.
Do you really think that was necessary?
Yes. Any word from Rebecca?
The sister agreed to at least talk to her. She should be there now.
Where's your family?
My wife and my son are coming. My daughter's only 11. I don't want her here.
Call me a pipsqueak?
Get away from me, Richard, before I trip over you.
All right.
I'll get you, Donald. I'll get your client. I'll get you.
Richard, what are you doing?
He called me a pipsqueak in open court.
Richard, you're a district attorney. You can't be yelling, "I'll get you," to defense lawyers in the corridor. How's the case?
Circumstantial, but tight. Although you never know what your little friends are gonna pull.
Just don't be screaming at them in the corridor, all right? All right.
Call me a pipsqueak.
This man was judged innocent in a court of law.
So is O.J. Simpson, but that doesn't mean that a co-op has to welcome him.
How many times does he have to be victimized? First, he's put on trial, and then, after an acquittal, the police plant a knife in my office trying to get him again.
The reason the police did that was because they remained convinced that he had cut off a woman's head.
He's supposed to walk around branded?
I sympathize, counsel, but let's face it, an acquittal in a criminal trial does not add up to innocence. It simply means that the state couldn't make its burden of proof. How about O.J. Simpson? Do you think that a co-op should be required to keep him as a member?
First of all, O.J. Simpson was found guilty in a civil trial.
As Mr. Volgeman probably would be if a civil trial were held.
Don't know that.
Look, he could be a very nice man who, by total coincidence, just happened to have a human head pop out of his medical bag. But people in the building have started to move out since he moved in. They feel threatened. And, by the way, co-ops have always been allowed to pick and choose their members.
They're not allowed to discriminate.
No. And if you're being heaved because of the color of his skin, he'd have a case. If you're being evicted because of his religion, he'd have a case. But we're certainly allowed to ask on the application, have you ever been charged with a decapitation? Maybe it was a mistake to leave that question off.
You think you're funny?
Would you live in the same building as him?
All right. I'll take it under advisement. Give me till the morning, 10 o'clock.
How dare you ask me that?
I understand this is difficult.
My sister is murdered, and what, you plan to put her on trial?
Miss Poole, the prosecution thinks there was something going on between your sister and Dr. Olson.
There wasn't. She liked clean teeth. He's a dentist.
Okay. Then is it possible she could have been having an affair with somebody else?
No.
Well, what about her ex-husband?
Your client killed her, Miss Washington. He was obsessed with her, and he killed her because she wasn't interested in him, and I can't believe you actually expect me to help you.
Did your sister like bugs?
Excuse me?
There was a plastic container filled with bugs, cockroaches. It was found at the scene. The police don't know how it got there. Did she like bugs?
And no other fingerprints belong to anybody other than the victim or the defendant.
What else did you find, Detective?
We retrieved a pair of latex gloves from a trash container, and DNA analysis revealed they were worn by the defendant.
The DNA samples were...
Oils from skin flakes on the inside of the gloves.
And on the outside of the gloves?
Skin secretions from the victim and traces of grape jelly.
Grape jelly?
Yes, her mouth was filled with grape jelly.
Anything else, Detective?
We found several pictures of the victim in the defendant's desk.
Who called you and reported this crime?
Dr. Olson.
And when you got there, did he tell you he tried to clear her airways when he walked in, discovering her mouth all clogged?
He said that, yes.
And for the sake of argument, Detective, if somebody reached in to clear Ms. Poole's mouth out, he'd probably get traces of jelly on his hands or gloves, don't you think?
Objection, speculation.
We're only here because of speculation.
Objection.
Sustained. Let's move on.
Detective, are you aware that Ms. Poole sought and obtained a restraining order against her ex-husband 2 years ago?
Yes. We questioned Mr. Jensen and ruled him out as a suspect, if that's where you're going.
You can't rule out the possibility of somebody else coming into that room after Dr. Olson left, can you?
No evidence points to anyone other than Dr. Olson.
But you can exclude the possibility of somebody else coming into that room.
No, I can't. But fibers from his gloves were found on her neck, and nobody else's.
Yes, and if my client were performing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on the victim, would it be possible for fibers of the gloves to get on the victim's neck?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Well, let's leave it at that. The detective has no idea.
Do you have a second?
Would this be ex parte?
Well, it may or may not be. I'll let you be the judge.
Gee, thanks.
When I saw that this case was going to your division, I thought about bringing a motion to recuse you. since both you and George Vogelman had inadvertently been listed as suspects after Lindsay Dole was stabbed. I know it's not a direct conflict, but, well, after seeing the anger of George Vogelman and what a false accusation can do to a person, I have to be honest and ask the question. Can you see straight on this issue?
Can I see straight on the issue of being falsely accused of something?
Yes.
Well, if I couldn't, wouldn't my bias run in your favor?
I don't know.
You don't know? Any thoughts as to how this case ended up before me, counsel? It's because you went to the Favor Bank and you asked a certain clerk named Benny to make sure this case dropped into my lap, figuring my bias would work for you. I see a lot straighter than I'm given credit for. As I said, I will take the matter under advisement. In the meantime, get your ass out of my chambers.
She would come in twice a week to have her teeth cleaned.
Every week?
Yes. She had this compulsive thing about her teeth. She'd brush them 12 times a day and come in twice a week for plaque removal.
Were you ever there for any of these cleanings?
No. He did them himself, which was odd. I'm the hygienist.
He wanted to do them?
Yes. Then he started scheduling her for early mornings before the office was even open.
Did you ever witness any of these early morning encounters?
One time I came in early. The door to the examination room slammed shut in a hurry. Dr. Olson then told me I was never to come in early like that again.
Did you find this strange?
Of course. But I found the whole thing very strange.
Anything else you find strange?
Well, I'm also in charge of accounts receivable. He instructed me not to bill her. 2 visits a week for over a year. That's a lot of time not billed.
So, if I'm clear, the crux of your testimony is that he cleaned her teeth twice a week, early in the morning, and didn't bill her, and you found that strange.
Basically.
Thank you. By the way, do you have any reason to believe that she wasn't really getting her teeth cleaned on these visits?
No, I believe she was getting them cleaned. She had this thing about it.
Thank you, Miss Hines. That's all. You got no case.
Oh, gee, I guess I should just give up then.
You got fingerprints and a suspicious hygienist,
I
Richard.
got 2 people in a room. One ends up strangled. What's that, suicide?
You got no case.
Mr. Donald. I'm Bob Jensen. I used to be married to the woman who was killed, and I don't appreciate your innuendo that I might be a suspect.
Mr. Jensen, I sympathize with the loss of your ex-wife, but this is a murder trial. If your feelings get easily hurt in there, I'd stay out of the room. What's with these people? They didn't make their burden. Maybe we don't even get up.
Have you ever heard him close?
Who?
What who? Your friend the midget. Have you ever heard him close?
He doesn't scare me.
Bobby, there's no evidence of anybody else coming into that room. We have to explain why he never billed her, why he kept her pictures. It does seem suspicious.
Suspicious, yes, but you can't convict on that.
It's too risky not to have him testify.
I'm not frightened. I have nothing to hide.
Can I do the computer now?
Ask your mother.
Mom?
You have another bite of broccoli and then you can be excused.
Mom?
Yes.
The main thing, don't try to outsmart this lawyer. He'll be trying to trap you.
Why aren't we calling the sister?
Rebecca talked to her. She's not in the mood to help.
But you could subpoena her, right?
Well, if she's not going to be helpful...
What about the
Hello?
ex-husband? Can you call him to the stand?
Steven, it's Nancy.
Shut up, Laura. Can I be excused?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna take it in my room. 1 second.
Anyway, the key in your testimony is just stick to yes or no.
Okay.
Why'd you have her pictures? Sure, he'll be asking that.
That is something they will ask.
I didn't have an affair with her, Allison.
The police aren't saying affair, Henry. They're saying that you were obsessed with her. Were you?
How many times are we going to have the same talk?
Every time something new pops up, like pictures.
She gave me her pictures. I don't know why. Maybe she's obsessed with me.
No, but think, a woman who obsessively has to have her teeth cleaned, maybe she sees a dentist as... I don't know.
Don't do that tomorrow. Don't be playing hunches. Just say she wanted me to have them, I don't know why.
And for some reason, you just didn't throw them out. What?
Nothing.
Oh, that's suspicious? What family doesn't have grape jelly?
Mr. Vogelman, I certainly sympathize with the ongoing unfairness you have been subjected to. As your lawyer suspects, I know how you feel. But the co-op contract clearly empowers the association to evict a member as long as it acts reasonably. Now, there is a great deal of evidence here to suggest that you went back to a motel with a young lady, first date no less, where you had sex with her, after which you promptly chopped off her head. I wouldn't want you on my block, much less in my apartment building. You may very well be innocent. I realize that. But you might not be. Plaintiff's petition for a TRO denied. Adjourned?
What now?
I don't know.
Can I appeal?
George, my legal advice would be for you to start looking for a new place to live.
Never even got to have my housewarming at this one.
Well, maybe you can have your goodbye party. Bad joke.
Yeah. Hey, have dinner with me, Eleanor. My last supper. We could get an expensive bottle of wine and, I don't know, pretend things are good. I'm a good cook.
Sure. It would be fun.
Great.
The question is, why didn't you ever bill her, and why did you have her pictures?
Well, she gave me her pictures, and I probably should have thrown them away. As for the other, I admit it was very nice to have a beautiful woman come in. I don't get a lot of attention from attractive. It was very flattering. And maybe I even had a little crush, and so I didn't bill her. But I never had an affair with her, and I certainly did not kill her.
Okay, Dr. Olson, I want you to take us through that morning.
I cleaned her teeth. And then I went back to my office, which is at the end of the corridor, 40, maybe 50 feet. And I thought she had left. And I came out of my office a little while later, and I went into the examining room just to clean up. And she was there, in the chair, not breathing.
What did you do then?
I tried to clear her airway, and I saw that her mouth was filled with something. I didn't know what at first. And then I realized it was jelly. And I tried to revive her, and I couldn't. So I called 911.
You tried to revive her?
Yes.
How?
I did some mouth-to-mouth.
Well, she had a mouthful of jelly?
Well, I pulled enough out to clear her airway.
Why didn't you do a tracheotomy? You're a doctor.
I considered that, but the truth is, she was dead. She had no pulse. She wasn't breathing.
Okay. Did you murder her because she was going to break off a sexual affair?
Objection.
What, you don't want him to answer?
I did not have an affair with her, and I did not kill her.
Before you came back to the examining room, you were in your private office.
Yes.
Doing what?
Paperwork. I was going over the day's appointments.
Paperwork. Did you wash the floor?
I'm sorry?
The floor. The lab results showed traces of ammonia and disinfectant on the floor. Did you wash it?
We have cleaners that come in every night.
Yes, but this was Monday. They don't come in on Sundays. And the analysis showed this floor to be freshly washed. Some parts weren't even completely dry. Did you wash the floor that morning, Dr. Olson?
No, I did not.
Did you cause any liquid to fall on the floor?
Excuse me?
Simple question. Did you cause any liquid to fall upon the floor of your office?
No, I don't believe I did.
What about semen? Is there a reason semen droplets were found? Droplets with an exact DNA match to the ones...
Objection! There was no evidence of any semen introduced.
Nor am I introducing it now. I'm simply asking the witness a question. If semen were found, any idea as to how it could have gotten there? Did you think you got it all when you washed the floor that morning, Dr. Olson?
Objection! Objection!
I'll see counsel in chambers.
It's unfair surprise. If they had evidence,
We
then I
consider
could
it neither inculpatory nor exculpatory. It was a different room.
Oh, that's
right, you
crap.
figured that. All right.
Know it.
You have evidence of the defendant's semen being in his office?
Yes.
And you didn't turn it over to them?
We have no evidence of the victim being in the defendant's office, therefore we don't consider it necessarily relevant.
So you decide just to drop it like a bomb?
I asked the witness a question.
No, you tried to ambush the witness.
I did no such thing. You know what?
Quiet!
This should be declared a mistrial right now.
I said quiet. Mr. Bay, I'm very tempted to throw this trial out right now.
Your Honor.
Shut up. You're to turn over to them everything you have on this immediately. If there's one more surprise, I will dismiss with prejudice in favor of the defendant. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will also put you in jail.
If I could explain, Your
I'm
Honor.
not interested. You're on probation for the rest of this trial.
Your Honor, it's inconceivable for you not to declare a mistrial now.
That's not going to happen. The trial goes on. You want to beat him up in the parking lot? You have my blessing. But the trial goes on.
What the hell was that?
Oh, I can explain.
It may be too late to explain.
Well, then I won't.
Yes, you will.
Bobby.
You're going down for murder now. You get that?
I didn't kill her. You get that? I didn't kill her.
Then start talking.
Leave him alone.
All right, everybody calm down.
Henry, talk to me.
Allison, would you take Stephen out?
What? Why?
Just do it, please.
Okay. Come on, Stephen.
I have a fetish.
Fetish? What kind of fetish?
Bugs.
Bugs?
It's, I get aroused when I see a woman step on them. She came in, I cleaned her teeth, and then she would step on the bugs. And then I would go to my office and, gratify myself. And that's what happened on that day. But then I came out, and she was dead. I didn't kill her. I promise.
I am not crazy.
Eleanor, George is weird.
No, he isn't weird. And even if he is, I feel bad for the guy, okay? I mean, his life is completely ruined.
Doesn't mean you have to eat pot
Look,
roast. It's not like guys are breaking down her door, Rebecca.
You know, Lucy.
I'm defending you.
Rebecca, get on the internet and find out what you can about these crush clubs. People getting sexually aroused by stepping on bugs. Then I need an expert witness, some shrink who can testify about it, and I need it fast.
What do you mean step in?
Just what I said.
What's going on?
Our client likes bugs.
Eleanor's dating George Vogelman.
I am not dating him.
Richard?
Don't start with me, Helen.
I just came to say hi. You know you're lucky the judge didn't toss it.
Hey, if he did, I'd have been no worse off. I had to catch him on the stand, Helen. You know those guys. If I would have turned over all that evidence, they'd have tailored a nice little story to account for the whole thing. I had to catch him in a lie.
Richard, it was prosecutorial misconduct.
Hey, maybe you can live with seeing murderers walk. I can't.
No, you can live with losing on appeal so long as you win at trial, because that's when the cameras are rolling.
Thank you, Helen. You know, you used to sleep with one of their lawyers. You're living with another. Hey, maybe you're even sleeping with her.
Does that make you feel better saying that?
This guy killed a woman. I'll do whatever I have to.
It's called a crush fetish. I wouldn't say it's common, but it's certainly not unique to Dr. Olson.
Can you describe it for the jury?
Basically, it stems from childhood, and it's generally related to the Oedipus complex.
Can we talk specifically?
Yes. Specifically, as a toddler, Dr. Olson saw his mother frightened by a bug, after which she stepped on it. Seeing a surge in his mother's adrenaline caused a similar adrenal surge in Dr. Olson. This is the typical genesis. For whatever reason, this adrenal rush becomes sexual as the boy grows older, to the point where one becomes aroused by seeing a female stomp on a bug.
You've studied this?
I'm familiar with it. Believe it or not, there is currently an American Journal of the Crush Freaks.
Seeing a woman mash a bug on the floor can be sexually stimulating?
There's an underground videotape industry.
Thank you. And that's what was going on with him?
Yes. I would clean her teeth and she would step on cockroaches.
And how did you meet Ms. Poole?
The internet. She proposed that she would do this for me in exchange for free teeth cleanings.
Did you ever tell anybody else about your fetish for bugs?
I told my wife once that it aroused me, but I never told her that Ms. Poole was stepping on them for me.
So, Ms. Poole, she would crush these bugs, you'd become aroused, and run back to your office and...
Yes. The bargain? You mean say I did it?
We're not recommending it, we're just saying it's an option.
But why would you be throwing it out there as an option if you're not recommending it?
Doctor, you did okay damage control just now, but the damage was still done.
Jimmy.
We're up against it, Henry. I'm not saying I think you did it.
I'll say it. I don't believe you anymore, Henry.
Allison.
Listening to you up there. You're sick. You're just a very sick person, and
Honey.
And our children are going to have to read about this.
Could you give us a moment?
Sure. I don't know where to go. Hatch a theory he was being framed, or, I don't know.
We should have been digging into who else wanted that woman dead.
We did dig into that.
Not enough, we didn't. She's into stuff that kinky. Who knows what kind of people she was mixed up with?
He gets an annuity. You know about that, Olson? From his father. An annual annuity of $125,000.
So?
So. Anybody thought about Plan B?
Plan B? Who? The ex has an alibi.
I'm talking about Henry's wife.
What?
She got an alibi? Think about it. Maybe she found out about her husband's little secret. Maybe she wanted revenge. Problem is, if she kills him, there goes the annuity and she loses a lot of money. Better to frame him, get him stuck in jail.
Come on.
Look, she probably has keys to his offices, maybe knows his routine, sneaks in, kills the girl.
First of all, the police checked her out.
And accepted her word that she was home.
Well, I know Allison, and she would
you said
never...
you knew Henry and you didn't know he was cheating on his wife with a cockroach.
Funny.
If she doesn't really have an alibi, maybe we could Plan B her.
Bobby, there's no way this woman killed her.
Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. The point is you could sell it. I mean, at least enough to make reasonable doubt.
I thought you were out of that business, Eugene. Falsely accusing people of murder.
Last time we did this, we got sued.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Now, you say you got an innocent man going down for murder. I didn't think you'd be too fussy over how you got him acquitted. What was your statement?
Home alone, kids were at school. The police did confirm that the car never left the driveway.
People take buses.
It's too desperate. The
We
jury
are
would see
desperate,
right through
Jimmy.
it.
Your buddy was last seen with the victim. He lies under oath. We find out that he gets off on crushed cockroaches. He's a sick wacko.
You don't know
If
what
for
you're
us,
talking
pretend
about.
Otherwise,
What's with
it's
your
bad lawyering, Jimmy, so let's just concentrate. What we have to do...
Hold on. Assuming that this is an option, what, we call her to the stand and then ask to treat her hostile?
Is there another way?
We gotta run it by the client.
And he'd say no.
Which is maybe why we don't tell him. He'll tip her off, and we won't be able to ambush her.
You cannot tell the client, Bobby. What are you, crazy?
Hey! Do we have an obligation to tell the client our strategy?
No. We have an obligation to act in his best interest.
You
and
can't
this would
withhold
be in his
information from the client. That's malpractice.
It's not withholding information.
You don't
it's
tell
just
him
not
you plan
telling
to
him his
accuse
strategy.
his wife of murder. That's not withholding information.
We've already been sued once for this. We don't need this kind of publicity.
All right, look. Let's run it by Henry. Let it be his call.
You never told me you could cook. This is delicious.
2 secrets. First, butter.
Butter?
Smell the whole bird.
Oh, no.
Seeps in when I bake. Second, don't carve all at once. Just dries out the meat. I carve as I serve. You want another piece?
I will have one more, and then I am done. That is an awfully big knife you have there, George.
All the better to cut your head off with, my dear. Bad joke. It's one for each of us. Dallas humor is all I have left.
You know, this thing is going to follow you. People are going to make judgments. Sometimes you can fight it, sometimes you can't.
I should just sever the past completely. Leave town.
That's not the worst idea. But I'd miss you.
I'll miss you too, Eleanor.
What's the matter?
I've been missing you. One good thing about my legal woes is I've been able to spend time with you. Remember when we used to talk on the phone and laugh back in the days before you laid eyes on me?
George,
You're the greatest woman I've ever known, Eleanor. I admit it.
Thank you.
This is where you're supposed to say something nice about me.
Okay, how about... I really like having you as a friend, George.
Translation? Let's just stay friends?
No.
Henry.
No, Jimmy, I'm not going to let you point the finger at her.
We could lose here. You get that?
You think I win because I accuse my own wife of murder?
We'd be doing it, not you.
Oh, with my blessing.
You want to risk prison the rest of your life? Is that what I'm hearing?
Allison could not possibly have done this. You know her.
It doesn't matter. She's a red herring to give us reasonable doubt.
This is crazy, Jimmy. What jury is going to believe?
It isn't crazy. Think about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I think she did it. But the idea she did. You said yourself you two had a big screaming fight over this bug fetish thing. Maybe she figured it was going on at work. If the door was locked, she'd have a key, right? You kept your appointments in your computer at home. She'd know if anybody would be there. She knew your office hours of business. Can you be positive she didn't go down there?
Yes, I can. Me and you. Lawyer privilege. Friend privilege. Me and you?
Sure.
You were close. It was Stephen.
What? Your son, Stephen?
I saw the door close on him when he left. I think He must have come down. And he discovered...
Why haven't you told anybody this?
Because I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in jail for something I drove him to. Now look, you said I had a very good chance of beating this thing. That's what I've decided to do.
And he's letting you take the fall.
He's so angry with me, he doesn't care. He doesn't even know I know.
Let me go to the DA.
Absolutely not. Henry! No chance! They will try him as an adult. You know that, Jimmy. His life will be over.
What if he kills somebody?
Well, I'll get him help.
No, Henry, you can't.
This is between you and me. You gave me your word. You say anything to anybody, I'll confess to the crime. This happened because of me. And I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay. Closing arguments. Does it look bad? Of course it does. She was strangled in his dental chair. No prints belonging to anybody else. We know he's a little twisted. Sexually aroused by seeing bugs get crushed? What's with that? It looks really bad. But he didn't do it. Who did? I don't know. I do know the victim put herself out there on the internet advertising her services, and you encounter a lot of depraved people doing that kind of thing. Maybe she was stalked that day. Maybe she was followed to my client's office. Maybe her routine was known to the killer, and this presented the perfect opportunity. I don't know. Neither do they. All they can prove with the physical evidence is that my client was in the same room as the victim. Well, he admitted that. In fact, he called the police, didn't he? And think about this. If he was going to kill somebody, would he do it this way? Strangle the person in his own office? Put grape jelly in her mouth? Leave his gloves in the room? Wouldn't he try to get away with it? Why didn't he? Because he didn't do it. And they have no physical or testimonial evidence to prove that he did.
He kept her pictures, cleaned her teeth for free while she squished cockroaches. Maybe she said she wasn't going to do it anymore, and he snapped. We could stand here all day trying to make sense of it, but you can't make sense of depravities, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it be a murder or a bug fetish, it's pointless to apply reason. No evidence points to anybody else being in that room other than the defendant. The woman he engages to come to his office to squish insects and bring him to a climax is found dead. Him and her, she ends up strangled. We caught him in a lie. Right here on the witness stand. We already know he's a liar. Is there really even a question here that he's also a murderer?
Eleanor,
Hey, George.
come on in.
Oh, actually, I'm running late for a deposition. I just stopped by to, well, I'm just feeling a little uncomfortable about last night's kiss.
Oh?
I've been thinking about it all night, and, you know, George, your trial was the biggest professional victory of my life.
Pretty big for me, too.
And I mean, I think on some level, I try to relive that victory every chance I get. And being in your company, on some unconscious, I just think I feel better about myself when I'm with you.
You kissed me on some professional high?
No, it's not that. I like being with you because what I came here to say is that our friendship is very complicated. And my kissing you is probably not going to happen again. And I just want to be clear on that we just keep it as friends.
Okay. I understand.
Do you?
I get it, Eleanor.
You okay with that?
Yes. And I appreciate you coming here to tell me.
Good. See you soon?
Absolutely.
Well, I got that deposition, so, all right. Bye.
Bye.
You say you're worried about your son. How's he gonna be better off?
He'll be better off out of prison.
Listen to me, Henry. Once that verdict comes back, we have no credibility. You're just a guilty man trying some
Unless
desperate...
it comes back not guilty. You yourself said we have a decent chance.
But it's a risk.
A risk I'm willing to take.
Henry.
I've made my decision.
Jury's back.
Will the defendant please rise? Has the jury reached its verdict?
We have.
What say you?
In the matter of the Commonwealth versus Henry Olson, on the charge of murder in the first degree, we find the defendant, Henry Olson, guilty.
Your Honor, the defense notes its appeal for the record.
So noted. The court officer will take the defendant into custody. Members of the jury, this concludes your services. We thank you. This matter is adjourned.
We have appealable issues.
Can we win?
I don't know.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Res ipsa prison.
Get out of here.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?